True View Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
you're.
What it do? What the business is? What is good? It's your boy Mail, and we are back in the building again, bringing that barbershop talk to the box office, baby. True View Podcast. And thank God that I just had the wit to call in sick. 'Cause boy, if it was ever a day for a nigga to not show up to work, God damn.
Yeah, I was figuring you must have been the cook on that day because
God damn.
she really like what was she cook like she was running everything in there. Now I think about it. Yeah. But once again, thanks again for tuning in. This is Grown Man MJ in the place to be with the people to be with, the men who keep it real on the reels. I love everybody. Let's get it, fam.
Let's get it. Cheers. Let's go ahead and knock this one on out, man. Yes. What is it that we are knocking out? What is that, you might ask? What? Welcome to Yuma County, where the sun's hot, the roads are empty, and the wrong stop at the wrong time can change everything. The last stop in Yuma County throws us in the middle of a quiet little roadside diner where a traveling knife salesman thinks he's just stopping for some gas and a cup of coffee. Bad news? The pumps are worse news. Two armed bank robbers roll in and suddenly it's a Mexican standoff with nowhere to run. Ice, baby. Directed by Francis Galluppi in his feature film debut, this neo-Western thriller takes the simplicity of a one-location setup and turns it into a nerve-wracking hostage situation. It's got a mix of Tarantino tension, Coen brothers dark humor, and just enough Faizon Love to remind you that you might still laugh before someone catches a bullet. The Last Stop in Yuma County. The production company was Rubber Tree Productions, produced by John Mars, Greg Gilreath, Adam Hendricks, director Francis Galluppi, and also written by Francis Galluppi. Category: crime thriller, neo-western, rated R. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 91%. IMDb gave it a 7 point. Yeah. That's something to look at, isn't it?
Look at me now. Look at me now.
Just starting off, this was dropped at and praised at Fantastic Fest for its writing and tension building. They had a $3.5 million budget. Go ahead, man. What did the True View Podcast think about this?
Well, look like you might be more on the Rotten Tomatoes side.
It wasn't that high. God damn.
I don't know, man. No, you wasn't that high. You wasn't absurd. But no, I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was mediocre. I just thought it was expectations met. You know what I mean? I do like the way they used the usage of the one setting, even though it seemed like more than one setting, because you had the inside the diner, the outside the diner, next door at the gas station.
Yeah.
They walked around the motel a little bit. Then they took off the diner and they was down the desert. So it didn't really feel as suffocating as a one scene setting type movie usually kind of does.
Got you.
If that makes sense to you.
But
I like the use of it. I honestly didn't even take note of that until my second watch. I watched it twice.
Okay.
And so on the second watch, I was like, you know what? They really didn't they had the police station too. I forgot about that scene too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Which all could have been.
So I mean, they really didn't have a lot. Yeah, which all could have been within that building. Everything they showed you could have all been within that one building. Quite honestly.
No, that's how you work. And I enjoyed this.
Because the police station looked like a restaurant office, low key.
It did. They just had to take.
You know what I'm saying?
It was close. You just take it. It was the same table. They just took the damn napkins off the motherfucker. But no, man, the writing in this was simple and to the point. Like I like how we just got straight to the goddamn point. Movie start. I ain't got no gas. Wait here. You hear the shit. Like they did very well of forecasting things that were going to happen through radio, just using like the advertisements and all that stuff. You kind of got where we were going.
You see, Mel, that's a great. You see, vocabulary is amazing, folks. I just want you to know this. Vocabulary is amazing because that's a great word. You said forecasting. I called it predictability, but at the same time, you're right. I believe. You know what I'm saying? I think I was on the darker lens. You know, I kind of viewed it on the with the negative light, I guess, so to speak. But that was just me kind of understanding where the movie was going and kind of what I wanted them to do, but didn't get maybe. And that's probably why I leaned on that word. But forecasting is probably the better word because they did set up a lot of things very well. Even when he kind of took that little doze in the car and they played that music and showed the crash scene of the truck that we really didn't even piece into the movie well at that time. But later on, you kind of realize that's what they showed you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, man. I just thought it was simple writing. It wasn't anything too absurd. It wasn't like a brain teaser or nothing. But to me, it was just entertaining. It's you know how those movies I say you could just cut the fucking brain off, and we in here. All right, who gonna make it? It's just like it's a shootout. Who gonna make it up out of this? But it was just entertaining enough to where the characters, I'm all like, all right, they keep adding more. They're adding more characters. Which one of these is gonna make it out of here? And then
that part, I'm gonna stop you there. That part, I thought that was one of the more interesting parts of the movie too. Yeah, that they just kept having people show up and who was coming up to this mug next and how many people was gonna fill this diner up before it really went off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That part was a cool part of the movie, and I think that the way they settled it, having Faizon come and leave. Having a young couple come in at the end, the Indian chief dude, way they settled it, the scene, towards the end of the movie, I thought was right on. It never seemed like they had too much. I do think if they would have added a character who maybe had gas, came and dipped out real quick, got them a slice of pie or something and dipped out, that might have been a different, interesting element because it would have made the robbers have to.
Oh yeah,
make a move or something like that too.
That would have been clever.
Yeah,
I ain't think about that.
Having them, just having that type of, I don't know. It never felt like somebody was really being trapped in there, but they were all kind of held hostage at the same time.
Yes,
you know what I mean. And so to have someone come and then make an instant escape with gas. While everyone is stranded, I thought would have been an interesting element to throw in there. But that's just, me in my head. And that's making the movie, 2 hours or something in. I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
I said technically they did, though, with the cops, right?
Yeah, but you ain't going to buck at the cops.
How bad do you want it?
That part of it was more so leaning to the suspicion of what's going on. You know what I mean? And them keeping things on the lay low, you know what I mean? The robbers and the waitress and the salesman, they all had to kind of keep quiet too. That was to see if anybody was gonna break on that type of front. You know what I mean? If they was gonna let the cat out the bag and say, "Hey, we got the bad guys here." You know, but that cop wasn't the one to tell. I tell you that. You don't want your life in that motherfucking hands, bro.
No, not the one that showed up.
Not him, bro. What song was he singing at the end of the movie, dog? That shit had me dying. That shit I did crack up with it. They was in the car riding back to the diner.
Yeah,
him and the chief, him and the sheriff, I mean, and he was singing and he cut the radio off. I was like, what the fuck was he singing, dog? He was singing some bullshit.
I can't remember what he was saying, but yeah,
He was singing some bullshit.
it just got crazy, man. Like I didn't realize it was a shoot 'em up like that. I knew some shit was gonna go down.
Yo,
but God, when the shit went down, I was like, God damn, like you want to talk about living up to a Jesus? Like
I tell you this, man, I won't drive through the Southwest again without mine.
Shit, yeah.
Everybody have something on them.
Man.
I was like, he's like, who don't got it, bro? He said, who the fuck got it? Everybody got a gun in here.
Oh boy, with the knife, he brought a knife to a gunfight.
It ain't no fun.
That nigga came up short for
Hell,
real.
what's that saying? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Hell yeah.
So I do love the absurdity. Love the climax of the movie.
What do you consider the climax? Let me ask you that. I did want to speak on that.
For me, the climax was the knife salesman surviving.
So the shootout part was the
shootout was
yeah.
The shootout was that was it. Like after everybody capped and he's trying to get the fuck up out of there with the money. Like that was the climax. He's like, all right, like I thought he had it. I really thought he had it, but
no, I knew he had. See, that's where I'm with the predictability again. And you say forecasting. Mm-hmm. I knew he shot his gas tank out when that gun went off under his car. I was like, oh, he ain't finna get nowhere.
I didn't even pay attention.
Like, he ain't finna get nowhere.
I was so worried about the baby. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, no.
I didn't even know about the baby right there too much. I mean, I assumed because the mom looked back at the car and was walking back towards it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I was like, oh, it must be something in that car where, you know, that she is more concerned with.
Yeah.
And it made me think of the baby. Then you heard the baby cry. It was like, oh, shit. And that motherfucker hopped in his car, was like, fuck them kids. Yeah.
Yeah, one goddamn.
He hopped in there with straight set it off mode. I need this money.
So, man, one of my biggest shorts was Faizon. Man, you got Faizon Love, bro. And he had all of what, 5-10 minutes?
And you got him in the movie watching TV and shit. Lousing about. Yeah.
And he was funny.
He was the only. I didn't see him as funny though. I just saw him as suffering, nigga. The heat.
Damn.
That nigga didn't he have on a thermal, dog? Like, what the fuck was you out there dressed in, dog? Like, he should have came out with just the damn overalls on, nigga, and bareback underneath, nigga. That would have been funny. Now that would have brought some. I would have gave you some humor, nigga. You better call whoever had Lavelle Crawford in the gym. I tell you that. That nigga, boy, he pushing it.
Man,
he pushing it. Bro. That nigga leaned into the window, dog, and his head shrunk with all the shoulders he had in the wind in the car, nigga. That nigga head shrunk, dog, when he leaned down and
damn, man.
Yo, Faizon got a large head, dog. For that nigga head to have shrunk when he leaned into the window, dog. Am I tripping, dog? Am I the only one who saw this movie? I'm just saying.
Your ass wrong. Oh. God damn, man. So between that, and then they threw in so many characters, which I did enjoy. I don't think they gave me enough on that last couple that they just wanted to, just come through and rob the robbers. I was just like, they kind of just just throwing motherfuckers in here left and right. I kind of wanted more. Like I wanted more explanation of intention. Maybe I guess
I
I'm
don't know
not
what it was, but I felt the same way too. That's what I said. I just kind of wanted something else from the film. I kind of wanted to see the money change hands maybe a couple times or something. That might have been a decent element, brought some rat race to it or something.
There you go.
Or like I said, with the element of somebody coming in kind of haphazardly, just coming in doing what they do and then getting the fuck on. And
So
that creating kind of a getaway element for the robbers or something. Everybody was just stuck, and maybe the fuel truck shows up, but the cops are on the way type shit. Who knows? Something like that. But her husband shows up with the fuel truck or something. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a different type of standoff. It was stuff. I don't know. I just wanted something else from the film, and I felt like once it was over, I was like, "Yo, that's it. Yeah, that's all. It just got going. It just took off.
It was.
What I mean? The movie just took off.
It was an abrupt ending too. God damn it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. It was just too abrupt at the end. Give me another 15 minutes. Some chaos maybe, because the way it revved up to that point and ended so like snap, like it was all a snap. Everything was snap, we done. And that was my problem with it, and that's why I was like, I think I might want a little bit more out of that.
Nah, that's understandable. I'm in the same boat with you. I'm in the same boat. Even though I enjoyed it, it was something missing, man. Like I couldn't put my finger on it exactly. Cause I mean, instinctually,
I'm gonna say it like this, like
instinctually, but I get
they did a decent job explaining characters.
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe
how they tossed the characters in there. They developed them through conversation in the diner and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it exactly. Because the predictability didn't really bother me all too much because they got me with the twist at the end. I thought somebody was finna get it. Turned up, they said ain't nobody get this motherfucker. I was like, God damn.
To me, it was more like as it was building, maybe the first 10 minutes you were just kind of chilling through the movie.
Okay.
Then the robbers kind of show up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then you like, oh, okay, what's about to go down? Who gonna notice them? So they get in and they kind of, scoping the scene, and you start to perk up and you see it a little bit, and then they let it be known who they gonna be and how y'all gonna act through this whole ordeal. And you kind of sit up on the edge of your seat a little bit, like where this movie going? Who coming through the door? The police come through the door. You like, oh shit, okay. All right, okay, that was okay. All right, they made it out. Okay, what's happening next? And it builds up. And then it builds up to, like I say, it snap over. And you like, well, I was just getting going. You know what I mean? And that's where I was like, this really left me empty at the end of it. I guess that's where your point comes in, where you like to say, I just turned my head off and watched the movie. Yeah. And you might as well have done that because there's nothing to gain at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? So
what? Like it was.
That's where my score is, and that's kind of what I ranked right around the 3. Say what?
I said, and that's a very good description, because I was just like, the ending was so lackluster for me, but I enjoyed the ride all the way up until the end. That's where my score was. I was like, I enjoyed that.
Right. The ride wasn't bad. So yeah, but it was like looking at a roller coaster from the outside, and it was like,
damn,
oh, this finna be fun. Yeah, and you get that first dip, and then after that first turn, the ride just like it's just a bunch of rattling and shit. It's just all like that. It just get janky till the ride gets over.
That shit was it's similar to how you ride American Eagle at Six Flags and you going up.
Yeah, that's
you
exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah,
you going up, and then you just about to hit that dip, and then you hear click click, but you stuck. So now you gotta get your ass out and you gotta walk down the motherfucking track.
oh, talk about day over, dog. We ain't getting no shit else. Money back, please.
Shout out to Six Flags, boy. That has been a staple. You gotta walk down them damn tracks. You take that walk of shame, boy.
Yeah. Money back, dog. Fuck that.
Shit, but no matter what,
That shit is terrible. Anytime that shit happen, bro, you be looking like you'll walk down the stairs is terrible. That shit is terrible. In the heat,
shit.
No shade up there.
No love.
You are the father. You are not the father.
That's right. Love
Let me
child.
see. I let one slip earlier. So I'm gonna say mine. I'll let one slip earlier. I'm gonna say this is Rat Race mixed with what was the one where they had the diner, the milkshake,
Gunpowder
with Angela Bassett. Gunpowder milkshake. Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. This one I gave it No Country for Old Men mixed with From Dusk Till Dawn.
I had No Country for Old Man on my list, but you took that one. I'm gonna say this is Identity mixed with Smoking Aces.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. This is Revolver mixed with Breaking Bad.
You talking about that Jason Statham movie, right?
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people seen that joint. That shit had Andre 3000 in it too. That shit was straight.
That shit was fire.
That shit was straight. Dog. I don't think a lot of people seen that joint.
That shit was fire. I got that one, and I got
let me think.
I'm thinking Hell on Wheels mixed with Get Shorty.
Yeah, I'm done on them. I done made enough babies out of that.
Damn. God damn.
What's your pronouns? I'm a male. I'm a man. I'm a he. I don't get into that mentally ill stuff.
This is the gas station.
Now, this was called a crime drama thriller or neo-western. It's the gas station. What?
It's a gas station survival horror. God damn it.
Oh, a survival horror. Okay.
What you thought? I didn't enunciate. Got enunciate.
This is no, you went out on my earphone. That might be on my end, but this is a need of resources film.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is
Desolate Land.
This is The Last Stop. Emphasis on last. God damn it.
This is Inconvenient Acquaintance.
This is a Quentin Tarantino Western with Down syndrome.
You know what they did? I think they did miss something on the label, and this shit should have been a little bit under humor, where it seemed like they were going for that, but it didn't. It don't seem like they leaned into it, but it seemed like they were using it as like an additive almost.
The humor was there. Like I was just like I could
like that.
I don't understand how comedy wasn't on the list. Like I saw it. Like I was just like this. They can't be serious.
Like that old dude who came in the shop, he was hilarious to me, dog. He's like, yo, so you're a salesman. Yeah, well, good luck with that. Like, don't come over here talking to me about none of them knives. I don't hear that shit. He was so goddamn cold with it. He was like, "Oh, so this is a family business? Oh, this is what you got. This is what your family got."
That motherfucker said, "You gonna do it or what, girl?" Or what? He said something to the lady.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "Go ahead." He said, "Hurry up and do it, honey."
Hurry up and do
And the
it.
way he pulled that trigger on him and shit, I was like, "He's a straight shooter." He got him in the neck though.
God damn. Well,
No, but I do I feel like you, man. You put Faizon in the movie. He's done enough work in film where he has shown range and different characters where he could just he's supposed to be here like it's another time to sell my comedy tour tickets at the same time. If I'm in the movie, bro, give me my time to chop, bro.
I feel like if they
Because
would
even when Cat Williams does like a series, even when like a Cat Williams does a serious character, he still finds a way to
you see the funny,
make that person interesting and funny about it's something that you relate to humor with out of his characters. Maybe it's just him and how you look. I'm not sure, but Mike Epps do it. Everybody, kind of find that reason to do it. And to me, I just think it helps your legacy on the stage more if that's where you really, have driven your name. I feel like you should be doing that on the screen too, or be given an opportunity, I say.
it is a very thin line between horror / drama and comedy. The only difference is usually facial expressions. Like that's it.
Okay.
That's usually the biggest difference in it. Like where you be like, oh shit, you can call it whatever you want to call it. A comedian can usually shine in that motherfucker though. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
My first one is gonna be Fill Her Up.
Fill Her Up. Dine and Dash.
Blood Money.
Ooh. Knife to a Gunfight.
I like Knife to a Gunfight. Yeah. Razor's Edge. How about that?
Edge. Sharper Image.
Sharper Image. Yeah. Shit.
The Shank Shack.
The Shank Shack. Okay. Unplanned Getaway.
Unplanned Getaway. Okay. Arizona Hold'em.
Crossroads Diner.
Ooh. A Cut Above the Rest.
Cutting All Ties.
There we go. Duck Goose. God damn it.
Yeah. What Money?
Chopped.
Well, I give y'all 10,000 if you just don't say nothing.
Where you get all that money from?
I didn't take it. Well, why is it in your trunk?
I got set up, I tell you. Oh,
You go straight bullshit. Yo, the way he talked to the girl, remember he was talking to the girl like, you should call the police.
Yeah.
That mother went outside, smoked the square, was like, yo, fuck that. This could work.
Man. I'm dying for some pie.
I'm dying for some gas. Shit. Shit. That's what they did. Shit. Should have filled up before I left.
Damn.
2-lane highways.
2-lane highways.
Avoid them. You got to avoid them, man.
Roll out.
Shit. Fossil fuels, nigga.
God damn. Yeah.
Gas alternative. Shit.
He loved his wife.
Tesla for the win.
Drill, baby, drill.
Pump and dump. I like blood money.
Blood
I like
money's
knife to a gunfight. I like that one.
Yeah, either one. I like either one of them. I'm gonna
I
go
like
with
cutting all ties.
cutting
I like
out
that one. Leave no witnesses.
sharper image. I like sharper image, but I'm gonna go with damn, that was another one. I can't
Fill her up.
fill her up could work. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah.
I was like, it could still work. Fill her up could work.
Yeah. You know what? Every time I ran out of gas, I've had money in my pocket, like fresh off a check. Like I've always had more than $100 in my pocket every time I ran out of gas, dog. Sitting
Damn.
on side of the road, pocket full of money, no gas in the whip. That's how them bank robbers feel. Like I can't even buy myself out this situation, dog.
Dog, every time I run out of gas, it's usually because I know I'm close to the cheaper gas station.
Mhm.
So I cut off.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cut off the AC. I'm cut off everything.
Yo.
In the wintertime, dog. I mean, I'm talking the windows be fogged up and I'm just rolling there on E, bro. On E. I'm testing my reserves. God damn. So far, I know I got about a good 20 miles. Like this. I got a good 20 miles in that reserve tank so far.
That little meter on that tell you what you got left don't never be accurate, man. That mug just hit when it hit that low fuel, you know it's your ass, motherfucker. It's your ass. You got about 3 miles in this bitch, G.
Oh, all right, man. Let's pick one.
No, I'm going with knife to a gunfight. I'm gonna go with that one. Second vote would be blood money, probably.
Blood money is a good one too. Knife to a gunfight. Let's go. God damn.
Because everybody else had a gun in that mug except for homie. But he's the only one that came out alive. So I like that one. Yeah, that shit is cold. That's a good one.
Up under the table.
That's a good one.
He the only one that ducked too. Like up under the table, just like, oh, please don't shoot me. Anyway, all right. The official True View rename for last stop in Yuma County is knife to a gunfight.
That's a good one too. Man. Paid under the table.
Damn. Yeah, that is.
That's a good one too. Paid under the table. But I like knife to a gunfight. No, knife to a gunfight for the win. That's a better name. I think that definitely capsulizes the movie and gives it, gives you a good little gist and picture if you've seen it, which I hope you have.
Yes, I have. And the official True View score is.
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
That's right. It is a 3.22 overall. But
there's a couple things I forgot to mention on this.
Go ahead.
And it might adjust my score, because we didn't talk about the waitress getting popped.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And remember their anniversary was coming up, and they were.
I love my wife.
Remember their anniversary was coming up, right? And they was talking to the police station. The secretary was asking what he gonna get.
No, it was tomorrow or something, right?
It was coming up or something. I can't remember when it was, next week or whatever. But he had some time to buy some. She was saying, for the 17th anniversary, you're supposed to buy furniture. And he was like, does a casket count? Because her mother was sick. But he was making a joke and he was making a joke in relation to her mother being sick and him having to, possibly buy that for her mother and bury her mom's or whatever. But damn, he didn't even, that's what I'm saying. The predictability, and the forecasting that you was talking about, that was something that made me, lean more towards that word versus predictability.
Damn, I missed that one. I completely
No, I caught it
missed
because I only watched it. I watched it twice. You know, I caught it then.
Man, damn. That was good. Yeah, that make you think. They wrote messages all through this motherfucker.
What that means?
No one knows what it means.
What does it all mean, Basil?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
All money ain't good money.
The road to nowhere is paved with bad timing.
Mm. And they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Good Lord Almighty.
Good Lord Almighty. And
Sometimes stopping for gas.
there's
is the
no
worst
such
thing
thing.
in your damn life.
Oh damn.
There's definitely some towns I wouldn't stop.
And
for
there's
gas.
no such thing as a quick buck.
Damn. God damn.
Hell yeah.
Not every hero wears a cape. Sometimes they just need a full tank of gas.
The fuck is he talking about?
I tried. I tried. I don't.
I was like, where the fuck is he going? Who was the hero?
I tried.
Yo,
Try to make it.
the real message is karma is a bitch.
God damn. All right, man. Let's hit him with the closing credits. And let's get out of here. Just like they homeboy should have. He almost made it out too, man. God damn.
Man, he was bullshitting though. He was doing too much. He was siphoning the gas. He choked up a little bit. He walked into the street like, what is you doing? You lost about, you know what I'm saying, half a gallon all on the damn sand.
I was like, what? How is he gonna hide? What is going on?
Yeah.
When the couple came, I was like, what are you ducking for? Like you supposed to stop him right before they get in there.
You supposed to act like the gas attendant. Yeah.
Something, dog. I was just like, what the fuck is he doing, dog? What
Sitting
is
their ass off, have them broke down 20 miles from here. Tell them, yeah, next gas station is about 40 miles. You can make it.
Oh, you got cut your AC off, crack the window,
Yeah,
cut
just
the
ride with the windows down. Yeah. You got a couple gallons, you should make it.
Oh,
Everyone here is pretty much stuck until the truck arrives.
God damn.
Good luck to you all.
Yeah,
I got water for you. He's supposed to do all of that and hop right in his car behind their ass and go the other way.
Oh shit.
Sheesh. If you're from the school I am, where you like movies to be over in 90 minutes, this is a good watch. Not something I would maybe go to for a recommendation, but if you saw it, I'll holler at you about it. I did watch it twice. I probably would not go back to it. Just like I said, the ending was unfulfilling. And that's kind of where I stand on this film. Other than that, it was, what it was. It lived up to all of its hype. I think it's an average film at best,
Okay. If you are looking for a movie that sums up sometimes the only way out is through, then this might be the movie for you. If you are looking for a movie that just has you dying for a slice of pie, this might be the movie for you. If you are looking for a movie that has a gas attendant that just isn't phased, this might be the movie for you. I enjoyed this movie, so I will rewatch this movie, and I have recommended it to a couple people. If you are in the mood for that genre of shoot 'em up style movies clashed with the Western, like it's this is a good watch. It's a good watch. And I think they did enough subtle stuff within the movie where the writing is decent. Had a couple low moments in there, but all for all, I really enjoyed it. But like I always say, I might got it right. I might got it wrong. Hell, y'all can let me know. Head on over there to trueviewpodcast.com. That's Trueview Podcast, TRUVUE podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, comment. Help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold the Black Pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube and fan base. Be sure to hit that bell for notifications, the thumbs up, the subscribe button, the share button, and drop something in our comments that you want us to review, because we here at the True View Podcast know that it's not just about our review, but it is the conversation with the crew. So go ahead, put that in the comments, and we will make it do what it do. True View Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. There you have it. There you go. That there be the end of the show. True View Podcast. And you know what the hell we always say. Can I get $10 on pump 5?
Shit. Somebody got some money on this gas. What's the haps on some snaps, man? Can't get in if you ain't putting in.
I ain't phased.
Oh my goodness. Go watch some shit.
True View Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.
You're